Hey, so welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm sorry it's been a while since I last did a video for this one. Got a little bit distracted by real life. You know how it is. So yeah, in the last video, if I recall rightly, we did the Return to Ostagar DLC. And we went and put Kaylin's body to rest. We didn't really find Duncan's body, but we managed to grab hold of his weapons that he used to stab the ogre with. So we've got everybody nice and chill here. I think I've spoken to everybody. So we have Sten's personal mission. Did we get a personal mission from
Something I can help
Liliana?
with?
I can't remember.
Yes?
Let's have a look.
Of course I do. I love stories.
Yeah, okay, no. So she didn't, I don't think she gave us her personal quest yet. Here we go. See, so we got Sten's, we've got to find his sword. So before we head to Orzammar, because that's the first main game one we're going to go visit. Before we head there, we're going to pop to Calenhad, because that's where he last saw his sword. So we'll go there. We got Blackstone Irregulars. So these guys. So we've already got the guy from Lothering, Patagrich. We've already passed his on. So we've only got Redcliffe and Denerim's Alienage. So we're not going to go to them yet. Dereliction of Duty. Calenhad, Denerim, Frostback Mountains. So Frostback Mountains. That's where we headed to get into Orzammar. And we got Lake Calenhad there as well. So we're going to go get those two. So here's the four. We got the Circle, so the magic peoples. We got the Dalish clans. We've got the dwarves. And we've got our Leman. So we're going to go first, though, to Calenhad. Just to go pick up those little bits. And to pick up some more quests.
Yes.
So on Alistair.
Indeed.
We're going to drag Morrigan along. And we're going to take Doggo. Mr. Fluffers. Right, so we're going to go to Lake Calenhad docks. Oh, bugger, I should have brought Sten. He can intimidate the people that are here. To find out where his sword is.
What manner of beast is this?
The Berascan.
It shall be done.
Oh, you've got the little baby wolves and I've got the fucking giant bear. Seems fair. Oh, Morrigan's leveled up. Awesome. You got anything on you?
Cannot win. It is begun.
Okay, what are you... Look, it's on the other side of the fucking tree. Go round the tree, maybe?
As you say.
That might work.
No quarter shall be given.
I must maintain. Very well. I shall do it. As you say.
Right, he is deaded. Oh, the Drake has some sparkly. Okie dokie then. Do. I know, once we've used the doggo to pee on some stuff. Doggo, I need you to come pee on this boat. Go. Then we'll swap out Doggo.
Yes.
Mr. Sten. Hey, buddy.
You have some kind of problem. Oh? What was this about?
Desertion.
I worried this might happen. I hoped it would. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
We must not
So technically it's not just him deserting,
Now
because
we
he's
do
got
battle.
some buddies here.
It is begun.
Or maybe he hired
well,
them because he
as
knew
you
we'd
say.
come from. Guild supplies, thank you. Okay, so everybody's dead. Hello, fellow, I don't know who you are. Let's speak to
You're the
Mages
Grey
Collective.
Warden, aren't
so,
you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Fair enough.
Next
How
to
can I
me,
help?
and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet. Thank you, my
I'll
friend.
take a look.
We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf
So
of the
pretty
collective.
much what we're doing
Make
for the
us
Blackstone
smile upon
Irregulars. Okay, so let's take a look what we got. Places of power. And I'm going to select them all and then we'll take a peek at them inside our thing here. Right, so there we go. So we've just done Samael. Place of power. So we need Circle Tower, Deep Roads, Denerim, and Brixilian Forest. Okay. Right, we'll do that along the way somehow. 3 apprentices. We have 2 in Denerim and 1 in Orzammar. Brexilian Forest. And Deep Mushrooms. Do I have any Deep Mushrooms on me is the question. Because to be fair, we can just duplicate and, you know, fiddle a little bit that way just to make it easier on ourselves. There we go. Right, the Spoiled Princess. Let's go have a little peep in here.
What
Chest.
now?
Who are you? Okay. Okay. So we come back at a later time because we get some quests to speak with the ones that have names.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you? It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of
Oh, so I
shock
bet
and
she felt
heartbreak.
rather
Mother
glamorous
stopped
then.
eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
Fair
Of
enough.
course. What would you like?
Let's sell you that. Nope, we don't need that. What have we got? We've got greater. I need an extra greater for that one, actually. Injury kit, yeah. Plans. Oh, you don't have no mushrooms. Oh, get the wine though. Okay then, so we've grabbed every little bit and pieces in here that is really going to be of any use for us. So we're in Calenad. Oh. Deep mushroom, yay! There we go. This little fellow had to sort of
Back off!
Spawn in.
I was here first.
Excuse you? You haven't seen a sword lying around
Why?
here, have you?
You looking to buy one?
No, but my very large angry friend
Oh,
here
is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it. I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken
Sten's not
everything
that
but the
big.
bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway. He was going
Where
to
is he now?
Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find
See,
him,
this
tell
is
him
why
I
I
sent
came
you.
here
It'll scare the
first.
piss out of him. Ha!
Came here first because so we can pick that up. I hate going back and forth on myself. It's got a frostback. Right. Where are we? Go try to figure out where we were then for a sec. Oh. Don't forget to save, just in case something, like, somehow kills us. Stranger things have happened. Hello?
About time a warden
It
showed
is begun.
Logain
Very well.
sends his regards.
Yeah, we're kind of popping
As you
everywhere
say,
and finding
I shall
people who
do
want
it.
to kill us because, you know,
As you
we're the
say,
warden.
it shall be done. It is begun. Very well.
By the Maker!
Get rid of ranged people over here. Oh, flip. That was close. I didn't realise I was that close to dying. Sorry, I've been playing Greedfall for the past, like, 2 days, so I'm trying to remember all my buttons for this one. Right, let's have a little nose around.
I do wonder.
Ah, here we go. Here's
What
one of
can
the
I do for you?
apprentices.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Right. RN.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant. Someone
Give him
has
the
to.
service.
Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste.
Well, I mean,
The
you guys
assemblies
are.
we
You're probably
turned
more
our back
important
on
than the
stone,
nobles
but
inside
they still
the
use the
Orzammar.
goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown. Twice a year, I'm confined to a trade stall in the commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Sorry, guys. I'm just replying to a
Best of
quick
luck to you.
message there. Found out that they are remastering, blah blah blah, Resident Evil 4, and the graphics look amazing.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he
You'll
was
see
convinced.
the older version, if you will, on my YouTube. Oh, here is another deserter.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me?
Desertion.
Oh? What was this about? I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
As you
See, we
say.
are not alone.
See, if you're brave enough to
Shall
take on a
be
Grey
done.
Warden, why aren't you brave enough to stay?
As you
Do
say.
the fighting where
It's
it's
your
needed.
time to die!
I shall do it.
You know, I feel like this is a very
Very
valid
well.
question to be asked.
Yes!
Do you think I haven't got anything better to do in my time than come poke people with sharp things? You know? Meant to be recruiting here. Right, Farron. Remember our little friend Dick Callan had there? Said this is the guy who sold him the spot.
Step
Hey,
right,
bro.
Maker's breath. Oh, beg your pardon, friend. You, startled me a bit. Can what? I'm sorry, I don't know what that...
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Just comes then. We can search his belongings for it.
I don't have it. I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here.
Then
No,
tear
I
his arms
swear I
off.
don't have it. I sold it to a dwarf in Redcliffe, name of Dwin.
If you're lying, you do know
I'm
we'll
not,
be back,
I
right?
promise you.
We'll see.
Sten gets to mangle your corpse. Yeah, Sten loved me using him to intimidate the fellow. Oh, gotta love a canary. They're good for bloodshed. Do 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 do.
You insult all of Pharrell. King Loghain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Why have your people
They
retreated
hide
like
because
this?
they are dwarves.
I would
Excuse you,
challenge
they
any
fight the
race to fare as
Darkspawn on
well.
a daily business.
Our king is dead. Endrunai Dukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that
Of
is
King
the royal
Loghain,
seal.
yeah.
That means
Yeah,
only
he's
the
meant to be
assembly is
regent.
authorized to address it.
That doesn't make a king.
Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
The dwarves don't give a frickin' toss that you're from Loghain.
What? Lies and slander! King Loghain will not suffer this. I will not suffer it. I'm his messenger.
Kill each other as you
you're
will.
his royal
But take your
bootlicker.
sodding fight off my doorstep.
Enemies approaching.
Alright,
I wanted to
come
stop for
on.
lunch too.
I'll have your head, Grey
It
Warden.
is begun. As you say, it shall be done.
You will, William.
Away with you.
It is begun. I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say.
We got off his doorstep, though. Look. Technically, this counts as his front yard. Oh, and we got a health potion off him. Woohoo! Hey, bro.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter
They had the
Orzammar, Grey
moments,
Warden.
yeah.
Though I don't know what help you will find.
To be fair, he's kind of like, I'm just a guard. I don't
Warden.
care. You deal with the nobles.
Dwarven paragons, if I remember right. The best of their ancestors.
Your presence will be tolerated.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. She...
Don't say that! Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, Mother.
I hate it when people put pressure on their kids like that.
Show respect,
I know they
Surfacer.
think they're doing it for the
You're
best.
in the Hall of
but-
Heroes, home to the best of us. Paragons, dwarves who achieve such greatness, they're considered ancestors even if they yet walk among us. If only we had one now. A unifier. A voice like that, there would be no dissension. Perhaps I don't want you to. A surfacer should not see us in this kind of disarray. Goodbye, Warden. I hope you're not needed.
Oh, he's polite enough.
For the love of
Beamont.
Paragon.
Why do I know the name Beamont? Is that one of the houses?
Draw your weapon.
Are you talking to me?
Your weapon. Draw it.
Why? Are we under attack?
I like listening to their
I want
little...
to see what you can do.
You want to fight me? Just like that?
You are a Grey Warden. How are you going to face an archdemon if you cannot face me?
It is a mystery, I'll admit.
I should let your weakness damn us all. Draw your sword. I'll try not to injure you permanently.
I don't have to prove anything to you, forget it.
So you do have a spine. Pity you don't use it.
Yeah? I don't know, guys. I just love listening to my comrades just, like, talk. Some of the go-between. Like, at one point I heard Sten talking to Morrigan, and he was saying that if they went to bed with each other, she would need a lot of armor.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You will not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Yeah, so if you guys were with us when we went through the storylines of each race, you've got a little bit of an insight as to who Balin and the like are, and Harrowmont. You'll also be aware that Balin pinned our eldest brother, Trian's brother, on us when we were playing the Dwarf Noble. So we know he's pulling the coup. And the chances are he probably killed the father, so King Endron. So, the provings are right up ahead of us. We'll be popping there a lot later. We're just going to go this way. So here's the blacksmith. When we played the Dwarf Commoner, if you guys remember, where is it? Barat? I think it was Barat. He would have his little blacksmith in here, running things, as it were. So let's pop in. Let's see what he's got. So let's see. I don't believe it was Jannar who manned this shop when we passed through as a Dwarf Commoner.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armors. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail. At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
I may be wrong though. I don't think it was Jannar.
Of course.
Let's see what you've got.
Keep in...
Get rid of that. Oh, pardon me. Plans, yeah. We'll pick up some more deep mushroom as we go. Get rid of the novice. Right, so he's got absolutely bugger all of use for us.
Ancestors
Filda.
guard my son, for he is lost in...
Hello, Filda.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
What were you
My name is
praying
Filda,
for?
widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
I mean, bit of both. You know, just ask for that, you know, he's happy and safe.
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud. But he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Yeah, but what did the guards say is the question.
The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by dark spawn that way. How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden, that's what we do.
So you could do it.
That's who we be.
Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
I wouldn't say we answered any prayers, but we're not exactly religious types.
What is that smell? Dwarven vomit. Charming.
Yep, so we're in the tavern then. Right place.
Ugh, just do not buy any.
What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends. There's things older than Darkspawn. And once you're in the story, they find you. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my arse. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
I mean, it's a fair point, because they have got the provings kept to just nobles. Now, if you remember, guys, when we played the Dwarven Commoner, we snuck in, and they were very much like, oh, you have shamed the ancestors. Well, I'm sorry, but the ancestors should be telling, if we're waiting on their favour, why would they only favour a noble? We haven't dishonoured no bugger.
Topsiders? Good.
In fact,
Get
we're
some
showing
outside gold in here.
that
Calm
we
people
have
down. Make them think we should open the gates for good.
Make
the
us
more
honour.
cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Great for Balin.
I'll take your
I
gold.
don't care.
You're good for that.
It's politics. I really have no interest in politics. Shadow of the Empire. What's that like? Oh, it's not bad. Let's grab that. I don't know who we're going to give it to, but we're going to give it to somebody. Grab that too. Grab one of those. Oh, I'll go grab that. I mean, I don't think I'll use it for Morrigan, but I'll find somebody to use it for. Plans. Oh, lots of gifts. I think that'd be for Liliana, probably. See, it's a bit of trial and error trying to figure out who's got the preferred presents, if you will, the preferred gifts. I mean, you could always look it up online, but Brother Burkle.
Maker's blessing on you, sister. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in
I think
Orzammar.
Morrigan would be very insulted to be called sister. At least by a religious person.
The Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting. Oh, I'd
You want me to
hope
talk
you'd
to
say
him?
that. I can see
course
the
you did.
Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
I don't think it's the Makers. Sorry, Sten, I'll get you a present. I'll make you feel better.
Your desire is
Oh.
my command.
Get off.
Why do the poor not rise up against their betters? This I never understood.
It is a fair point. You know? The people in charge don't seem
Enemies
to
approaching.
realise
There's a rich one.
that...
We'll get plenty for their kid once
Very
we
well.
cut them out of it.
As you say, I shall do it.
People don't
It
seem to
shall
realise
be
that
done.
although we have a government and stuff,
As
we
you
kind of
say.
outnumber them.
It is begun. It shall be done, as you say.
Mira Beresad!
Plop. No more Ed. You know, I mean, if all the caste lists rose up, right, they could probably overtake the nobles.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity, especially for someone with a few connections above ground. No
sure, let's see what
offense,
you're asking.
But your kings have some laws that don't make sense in a practical kind of world. Like about who gets to
Neither
buy
do
and
your
sell
kings, and
lyrium.
nobody does.
The sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws
There
are
should
meant
be.
to keep mages
It's a
away
drug.
from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of
Well,
50
where's the fellow who
sovereigns.
normally gets it?
You can keep it,
Unless
or,
he normally goes.
since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
50's a bit much.
You haggle like a merchant born. Deal. Here's the lyrium, then. You probably don't want to take it out of the box. I'll be waiting for the next
Probably.
order somewhere out of sight. Say, just around the corner.
Yeah, sure. You do that. See what this fella's got. Hey, bro.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Of course.
Let me see your wares. I don't know what Shale actually has on for her weapon. Ooh. The helm called Duty. Okay, cool. I'll get that because it says here, when equipped in a set with the effort, armor and gloves, and the helm called Duty, the character's spells or talents cost less to activate. Get that. So I'm grabbing a couple of things here because then I can pass them on to my team when I'm in the oh, deep mushroom. Want lots of those. Oh, I'll need that as well at some point. Don't need that though. That one. Really? I bought it for 40 and I can only sell it for 12. You kidding me?
Whoever you're looking for, it's not me, I swear.
Let's give money to everybody. How much before I can level up the level up my girl again? Oh, she's so close.
Well,
Nadezda.
look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple. You're as kind as you are beautiful. I owe you when I get back on my feet, if my feet still worked. It takes a stranger to
Standing, so
notice how
evidently they
bad
are.
things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezda to fill? I'd
how
say
did
it
you
was
get
an
crippled?
accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper. I don't know where you're from, but in Orzammar, Castless have no lineage, so it's no crime to hurt you. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town. Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place.
Or his.
I'll just stay out of your way then.
Have you a coin to spare, milady? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout.
And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no, I can't bear to even think of it. My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him. I cannot abandon my baby. The Shapers teach that only children of true lineage exist, not those born casteless. But they never carried a child. He cries like any other infant, and smiles when he's warm and full. I can't kill him because of an accident of birth, an accident I forced on him. You would do that? But why? Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
Yep, I will. Oh, get around the stupid rock. Oh, so that would be our dwarf commoner mom. Because this is where our dwarf commoner lives. She's normally drunk at the table.
It is over. The task is finished.
Okie dokie then. So again, if you guys haven't done so already and you're curious about the classes that I'm talking about, such as the Dwarf Commoner and Dwarf Noble, they are on my YouTube if you guys want to go quickly check them out afterwards. And you'll see why I behave the way I do with some of these quests. So, like, I will not choose Balin as king because I already know what he's done because of the Dwarf Noble questline. Right, where's this father?
What are you looking at, stranger? I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing?
She knows what she has to do to come home.
It's not a thing.
I never wanted
it's a child.
her gone.
Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
Could you pretend your child never existed?
It's not as easy as I thought.
Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that...
Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
There we go. Right, so we've spoken to everybody on the poor side of town. Now let's go head over to the rich side of town. Right, that's locked.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. Now I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
I see any
Good
nugs,
on
I'll
you,
send them your way.
stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
Excuse me, do you have a...
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
He's so excited. Have a look at my shop,
Right.
I hope.
Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium enhanced, of course.
Somebody's been around the lyrium too long. Yep, gonna steal that. 12. So I'm gonna sell that. And we're gonna nab that. What else we got here? Ooh, it's a nice little ring. Got a present for Morrigan there. The golden mirror. I do this in case I fudge up, like speaking with one of them. Right then, okay, so. Can we use that? Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I'm not going to do better than what I've already got. Right, oh, yeah, you can have that. Get rid of that. Sten, you're fine. Yeah, because you're wearing all Kaelin's stuff. Gonna give that one to you. See, what have I got? So, where's Morrigan? She has that.
What have you there? A mirror? It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly.
No.
You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift, not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful, truly.
Ah. See, Morrigan can be nice. Right, so, whilst we're wandering about, we've got to keep an eye out for some nugs. So if I remember rightly, there was one behind here. But sometimes you've got to wait until your story progresses a bit, or you've collected more. Hello, Dagna.
You look like you're not from around here.
You're friendly.
I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the Circle world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Yeah.
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study. That would be wonderful.
Do you want me to ask him?
My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smith Cast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child? Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Oh, I just love her enthusiasm.
Why would
You
such
know,
a
life
small
wouldn't be so
people build
boring.
things so tall? They must own an impressive array of ladders.
Here is a nug. Wrangle a nug. Let's go give it to him. Oh. Do I see one? No.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
Got a
Saraka,
nug
I'm
for
back
you.
in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Lovely. Thank you. Right, so we've checked out all of these places. We'll go back after. Let's go to the... I heard a squeaky. Squeaky? Hello? Must be imagining. Huh. Do 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 do. Noble peoples.
News of the hour. Support Lord Balin at your peril. Widespread military draft.
Who are you? You're Lady Dace. Why are you taking out your sword, you numbskull?
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Oh, hello. Saw a shiny there. Thank you.
Lord Balin is the voice of change and defense. Lord Harrowmont is the voice of stagnation and ruin.
For such a short
this is
people,
Royal
they do rather
Palace.
like their buildings tall.
That's what Sten said. Yeah, I love the virulent walking bomb. Right, so I'm going to show you guys as well how to get another legendary weapon. First though, we're going to go raid this place, and then we'll go get it.
Enemies approaching!
This isn't the vault. We have to get out of here.
I shall do it. As you say. It shall be done. I shall do it. Very well. It is begun.
Oh, come on. Why are you just standing there, girly?
Go!
I'm pushing buttons.
Down! What's going on? By the ancestors.
Well, these people tried to break in, and
Good
I
on
kind
you,
of killed
Warden.
them.
You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things.
Yeah. So I think this was Trian's room, if I remember rightly. I may be wrong, but... Take the vial! Gotta break these vials.
As you say. Very well.
Hang on.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
Fire, please. Ooh.
Go!
Hey, watch it!
Very well.
Nice job, Sten. Go. There's a couple of these floating about the place.
Finished.
Do. Right, so here's the throne room. So I'm going to leave. Right, so we need to go into there, hold position.
Say the
so,
word.
Alistair, you come plonk your butt into this little thing here. You hear that click, guys? Then Morrigan. You stand on that, click. There we go. Sten, you come outside this door here. There we go, you're standing on that one. And now Girly comes and clicks on the throne. You can't do this after choosing the king, so you have to do it before choosing the king. There we go.
I do not wish to anger it.
Waha! Give the magic dragon!
I shall do it.
Look, it's Puff the magic dragon.
A fine gift. You have my thanks. It's begun.
Tis your time! I think we work well together.
Plop. There we go. So you get the ageless weapon, which is that, which is a two-handed sword. So let's see. Stem. Yeah, you can carry that. You know what? You can use your two-handed. Right, we've got all those. Right, okay. So, we don't need anything else in here because we can't get into the king's quarters until we've put a dwarf on the throne. See, the frustrating thing is, even if you play the Dwarf Noble questline, you can't put yourself on the throne, even though you are also a child of the king. Right, so we'll go in there next, but first we're popping down to the Shaperate. Is there a nug round here? No, no nug. Oh, what's that, guys? I need a drink.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories? Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperate. What have we been reduced to? I did.
Did you get a good look at him?
He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
You'd be surprised. Anything that the Shaperate likes, you know? That one. Orta.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrimont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Right then. Let's see what other stuff we can pick up while we're here. Couple of books. Oh, there's some chests up there. Book. Oh.
am done.
Gotcha, books. Right, have we got them all? I know there's one book on the other side of there, but looks like we've got all the others. Move, Morrigan! Getting in the bleeding way. Oh, I swear.
When I
oh,
last
that's who
walked
I
this
was
hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you. That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
Chantry's charities could
What
greatly
sort of charities
aid.
do you mean?
Educate
I
children
am
of
not
all
certain
castes.
this is in Orzammar's best interests. Our castes have served us well, but it's possible this service could benefit our people. Very well, he may hold a
Yes,
prayer meeting as he
educate
requested,
people.
if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more? I will...
Whatever. Sorry guys, I'm a little impatient with dealing with religious stuff. Do. So let's see. Okay, let's pop in here. Go screw yourself. So Vartag there, he works for Balin.
The assembly is in
I'm ignoring
session.
him.
Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace. Enough. The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
This poor fellow, he's got to deal with all these knuckleheads.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in. Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Is there any way
I must admit,
to break
Warden,
this
I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. Dulin Verender, Harrowmont's man, can be found at the Harrowmont estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Yeah, well, we're not talking to Vartag. We don't like him. Hello, Dulin.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Verender, second to Lord Harrowmont.
King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense
We're a
of
warden,
friendship.
though.
So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
I'm a warden!
If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Balin, then work against him in Harrowmont's name. Balin is hosting a proving today, supposedly to honor his father's memory. The Deschers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down. That would be enlightening, though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then. Excellent.
Okay, that one.
The arena is located off the commons.
We'll go in, beat some
Talk
people
to the
up,
proving
find
master
out.
and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster.
Cover all
The
bases.
key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
So we've checked out all this stuff. We've been in the palace already.
A new offensive is required.
So to the proving. Well, actually, we'll probably go check out Dusttown first.
Lord Balin suspected of
Because we've got some stuff to pass on.
It'll be 2 years tomorrow. By all the holy
That's Ogren
sodding
right here.
ancestors. How can you people just ignore that?
Bronca didn't go alone, Ogren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha!
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that.
That's the only reason people are brave enough to
Get out
take
of
him
here
on.
before I call a guardsman.
As you can tell, Ogren's a little worked up. Robes don't help as much as you'd think against swords and axes. Well, no kidding. You're wearing a pig-in dress. Oh, there it is by the steps.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go beat up them. Or do it nicely so that this poor little fella.
This is all I
might actually
have
still
right
sell
now.
stuff to me.
I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
Right. Take a good look.
Whoa,
You want to start this?
All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Didn't think so.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude. I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin. I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
Right then, let's see. What else do we have? That. What's that? I think that would be for win, potentially. So let's pop over to Dusttown real quick. There's a little Noglin. Did I hear another one? Oh. Thought I heard one.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper. Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
Will do. So this is where he's going to plonk his church, as it were. Do 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 do. Oh, you're the fellow I'm looking for. Remember, the Shaper person said that he had a brand right across his face, and he wasn't here before.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
I shall do it.
Yeah, too bad for you, you mean. You died pretty darn quick, buddy. See, so we gotta go to the proving for that.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside? My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, yes. When my... don't...
Yeah, whatever. So I think that was the... oh, wait, yeah, we gotta talk to Zelinda. We got a quest for her, don't we?
I thought you weren't coming. What did he say? Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
That's a nice thought. Oh, Alistair just leveled up. So, back to the provings. I don't think we have anything to do in Tapsters right now. Right then. Oh, what's this?
Were you really in that cage for 20 days?
It might have been closer to 30. I stopped counting after a while.
What did you do? I mean, 20 days is a long time to sit in one place and do nothing.
On good days, I posed riddles to the passers-by, offering them treasures in exchange for correct answers.
Really?
No.
No.
Ah, too bad. That's got serious potential.
It really does. But that requires knowing some riddles first. Right then, guys, I'll leave this video here for the moment. I know it doesn't seem like we've done a lot, but we have explored this place top to bottom. Like, stole a bunch of stuff from chests and the like. Started nug wrangling. You know, because we're fun like that. And picked up a whole bunch of quests that we got going on here. So as you see, we've picked up a fair few. Yeah, so in the next video, we will continue and start off with the provings and sorting out all those little ins and outs that are in there. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video so far. I'm trying to keep them in manageable bites for you all. I realise that sometimes when I'm playing a game, you know, we get into, like, say, 3-hour-long videos, and a lot of people don't have time to sit there and watch them all. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, hit that like and subscribe. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. Details are in my Twitch bio here. And hopefully see you guys in the next video. And bye for now.